at this meeting, did it move Austintown any further along, or what did it accomplish today?
Well, I think we're really, from what I can gather, we look like we're a week away. I think that the proposal that Penn brought in today is favorable. I think they did a great job in presenting it, and I'm very optimistic that by the end of this month that transfer is going to take place, and they'll be pouring footers real soon out there in Austintown.
And the Racing Commission, I mean, they're doing their job. They're looking out for the best interest of horse racing. So they want as many seats out there, they want as many barns out there, and so they're asking those tough questions of Penn National. I mean, Penn National's interest is to get this thing going and to start making money. So, I mean, they have different interests, but you know they need to work together, and so I think that's what's going on now. I mean, by Penn saying that they're going to put in 650 bleacher seats and over 400 indoor seats, at least it's giving people the feel that there's not just going to be a couple hundred seats out there, and that was concerning to me as well. I mean, if you're going to have a track, you want people to be able to go out there and enjoy it.
Is part of the delay also the fact that this has never been done before in Ohio?
No.
That they had to write some new rules for a transfer?
Had to write all new rules. This has never been done in Ohio, and it's the first time, and it's exciting because it's coming to our valley. But Joe makes a very good point. The horse racing industry is going to do everything they can because their interest is horse racing. And the bottom line is that video lottery terminals, the VLTs, it's going to make horse racing very, very good in the state of Ohio. The money that's going to flow to the horsemen is going to improve the quality of racing in the state of Ohio. And it's exciting because we're going to have a brand new track. And horse racing is going to be really growing. It's going to thrive in Ohio again. And it's all a result of the video lottery terminals because they're going to gain money from the video lottery terminals, which will enable them to improve the quality of the racing.
Well, people enjoy racing from the Mahoning Valley. I mean, people go to Mountaineer, they go to Thistledown, they go to Northfield, they go to the rivers. So there's all these places, or the meadows, I'm sorry. There's all these places that are within an hour that many of our residents go to, and we want to have a state-of-the-art facility. And I'm glad the Racing Commission is asking those pointed questions.
Now, after the license is transferred, if we assume it's going to be, then the VLTs still have to be approved, right?
They have already made their application, and that process will run parallel with the construction, and I would not foresee that that's going to be a problem. We already have one horse track in the state of Ohio that already has VLTs in operation, and other ones have applied. Penn Gaming, I believe, has already applied. So I don't look at that as being a problem. And you asked earlier about it's taken long. We have jumped through so many hoops. I mean, 2 pieces of legislation have been passed, new rules have been written and adopted through the Joint Agency Review Committee. I mean, this has been a long, long process, and we're getting really, really close to the finish line, really close.
When you drive out to 46 and you see they're investing thousands of dollars every day. So when you drive by the facility, you got to believe that the Penn National people aren't doing this with thinking that this might happen. I mean, they're pretty sure that this is going to go forward. You never want to say anything with 100% certainty because I know people have been lied to for so many years in the Mahoning Valley. And so you don't want to say this is 100% sure, but when people ask me, Joe, I heard what happened last week, what's going on? I say, go drive out there. I mean, they're investing thousands of dollars every day and people are out there working. So, we're confident this is going to move forward.
Have they resolved the question about the $1 million relocation fees for Austintown?
There's not a problem. That portion of the law has not been changed. The dates obviously have been changed because the money that goes into the pot, where that money will be distributed from, transfer fees have not been put in. So therefore, for relocation, the relocation fees will be done, and that has not been changed.
And Joe, they almost pretty much doubled the amount of seats from the last meeting. But why did you guys weren't at the last meeting? Why did you guys decide to come to this one this evening?
Well, to be honest, last time I thought that it was just going to be a simple meeting where they go in and they rubber stamp the thing and it's done. I didn't realize that there was this issue with the seating. And so when I talked to Jim Davis from Austintown, as well as many folks down here, they said, look, there might be an issue over there. So I wanted to make sure that we did everything we possibly could to be supportive of the plan, but also understand the Racing Commission's situation. And so I think it was addressed today. I mean, doubling the amounts of seats, making comfortable seats, making it a place where if you want to go see racing, that you're going to have ample seating and reasonable seating. I think we're moving forward.
Did you have the same concerns?
Yeah. Well, you know, I had a meeting, so I couldn't get here last week, and but I decided that I made my schedule. I made myself available to be here today because I wanted to be here. I knew that Eric was coming into town, and the Penn Gaming people. They obviously were going to make some adjustments. We had some concerns. The media had reported that the issue of seating was a concern, and I felt very confident coming in here today that Penn Gaming would be well prepared, and they were. They made a great presentation. You know, Chairman Schmitz asked some very, very tough questions, but that's his job. And but I think Penn Gaming did a wonderful job, and we're optimistic that this transfer is going to take place by the end of this month.